Oh god. I'm young. This sucks. I hate my roots. I want to talk about things like Superman 64, Pong, and the Great Depression, but they've locked me up with things like Fall Guys, Fortnite, and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Kind of a random point, but I feel like a lot of generations have a selection of video games sort of attached to them. Baby boomers get kicking rocks. That sucks for them. Generation X have... What do they have? Okay, let me stop pretending I know what the f*** I'm talking about. Generation Z have a couple of games to call their own.
It's just something I've noticed growing up, I guess. I mean, can you actually picture your grandmother interacting with an animatronic? There's a couple games in particular that this generation just seem attached to. Minecraft, Fortnite, Fall Guys. It's not fair. Older people get classics like... Never mind, we're good.
People who grew up with the SNES, N64, Genesis, and PlayStation will go on and on about the classics they played, like Super Mario World, Mario Party, Sonic 2, Crash Bandicoot, and those are all great games, but I want some great games to call my own. Yeah, that probably counts.
Do I really need to sit here and explain what Minecraft is? Do I really need to sit here and explain to you what Minecraft is?
With an alpha created in 2009 and a full release dropping in 2011, Minecraft cemented itself as one of the greatest video games ever made, then one of the cringiest video games ever made, then one of the oh god, I wanna go back video games ever made. It's also a sandbox game, so explaining it goes something like this.
Okay, so you walk around, yeah, go find a tree, punch a tree, yeah, crafting table, yeah.
The point of Minecraft is to just do what you want. There aren't really any rules except for rules of physics, except when there isn't. You can gather resources and push to defeat one of the main bosses in the game, max out your armor and tools to become a false god, or you can just... Yeah, it's strangely beautiful in that sense, and it helps you keep coming back because it's your decision what you're going to do with that day. One day you could be grinding the ever-loving out of your hardcore survival world, the next you can hop on a creative world and become a real god. And not to mention the obvious nostalgia factor here, the music of Minecraft is practically synonymous with teenagers' childhoods in this stage. It only comes in at seemingly random points of the game, and for the most part is this calm and peaceful ambience that just relaxes you. You could just be harvesting some wood and then be hit with the most jaw-droppingly soul-crushing music track of all time.
I have never enjoyed crying more.
And that's why it's a good game. The game is still being updated too. New content is brought out pretty much every year, and while some of the updates have arguably slipped in quality, I think it's still really commendable that they're still pumping out shit for this game, especially seeing how it's been through alpha, beta, full release, being an indie game, being bought by Microsoft, being deemed cringe, a whole new version being developed, the creator being outed as a weirdo, the game being good again, overhauling the first 4 letters of the title.
Alright, we get it. I don't have the attention span for this.
I really enjoy Minecraft. From time to time. I used to play it literally all day, every day when I was younger. It was literally the greatest video game of all time for me. But now, I think I've overplayed it, to be honest. My phases for it come and go. I'll latch onto a Minecraft phase for a few weeks, but then I'll just lose interest after a while. I know what I said, you can do a lot in this game, but I've played it a lot. I've done just about everything they can offer.
And considering it's about 12 years old at this point, that's honestly quite impressive. I still play and enjoy Minecraft, it's just taken a bit more of a back seat in my life now, and that's okay. There are so many other games out there nowadays that take up all of my time and all of my attention. That like toddlers, only I don't have to feed them, and I can shoot them, so it's a win-win.
I was talking about Fortnite. Remember how I said Minecraft went through 3 phases? The, oh, this is new. The, oh, this is cringe. And the, oh, God, I wanna go back. Right? Fortnite is somewhere in between 2 and 3. Starting is definitely not a Fortnite Battle Royale, ending as a, sorry, we're not making Save the World free, have you seen our profit margins? Fortnite has taken the world by absolute storm, and sort of taken over Minecraft as the de facto video game, if that makes sense.
That's not possible! Minecraft is the best game ever! Reddit told me! Minecraft is the most popular and best game ever! Wholesome Chungus 100, Reddit told me, please!
Okay, bud, whatever you say. Fortnite's roots can trace all the way back to 2011, starting life as a product of an internal game jam at Epic Games. Basically, you get like 48 hours to make a game, go away, come back, holy shit, how did we get here? Initially only released as an early access Save the World mode, the popularity of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds boomed and made Epic rush to develop their own mode, dubbed Battle Royale. And that's why everyone thinks Fortnite made Battle Royales.
Because they did. Okay, by definition, Fortnite didn't make Battle Royales. You'd have to go back to the first Battle Royale game to find that fact out. But Fortnite made Battle Royales. Do you really think we'd see stuff like a Mario Battle Royale without Fortnite? Really?
The game, being easily marketable towards kids, free to play, and easily marketable towards kids, made it take off on a scale I don't think we've ever really seen before. Everyone and their family pets were playing this game, me included.
At the ripe old age of 12 years old, I started playing Fortnite. And I sucked. It's a learning curve of a game, alright, with the shooting and the moving on the building. But obviously, I got to the stage where I could hold my own. I mean, look at this sick gameplay.
I've got to say, it's pretty obvious how the game pulls in young children so much. It's pretty much a free dopamine hit just by playing. You queue up, run around the pre-game lobby, kill a man, get thrown into the battle bus? Rocket ship? Who f***ing knows anymore? Life is meaningless. I thank the bus driver, drop down, loot, run around, find someone, kill them, dance with their body. It's practically a happiness factory. I couldn't stop playing if I tried. 100 players, 1 winner, or 2, 3, 4 if you're playing the squad-based mode. In fact, the battle royale aspect of Fortnite is only the tip of the iceberg these days, which is like ludicrous. Since like 2019, there's been an entire world of modes to play in creative mode, as well as the limited time modes that Epic have been pumping out since the dawn of time. There's so much to do now. Big team-based modes, obbies, role-playing, anime shits.
I mean, I'm not personally opposed to anime myself. I think all forms of media, regardless of what country they're from, deserve respect. Whether that's an anime TV show, game, movie, or just any form of media. But I need to be popular, so get this weeb shit off of my screen!
You know what, so far, this seems like the perfect game, all things considered. Just pray the kids never discover Roblox. I swear to God, we'll never get them off of it. They'll be bouncing between Fortnite and Roblox every 5 seconds because the dopamine releases are just so similar.
If you can't tell what I've been alluding to for the past minute, Fortnite is addictive. Or so the media tells me. I don't know. I haven't researched anything ever.
It was a real problem for a hot minute too, allegedly. Parents saw kids being sucked into Fortnite and immediately assumed it was going to be an epidemic that swept the nation. It was, just not to the addictive state that they thought it was going to be. There was a time it was treated like crack. My mum didn't let me play Fortnite until I was 12 years old. So she treated it like crap. I mean, right, there were definitely cases of kids taking it quote-unquote too far, but they're so few and far between in the grand scheme of things. All of these news stories about gaming addiction are blowing it massively out of proportion.
You can get addicted to anything, really. Video games, smoking, drinking, breathing, heroin. Some people are addicted to near-death experiences. They love the adrenaline rush or whatever. I mean, who could possibly be addicted to that? Oh my god! Roll that again.
Here's the one I never played. Five Nights at Freddy's. This is one long 5 nights. Made by Scott Cawthon in 2014, I was always too scared to play it like the whiny little bitch I was. I didn't really know what to expect. I tried doing research into how scary it was, which didn't tell me anything, because who in their right mind looks up how scary is Freddy Five Nights at Freddy's please into Google. The original was a pretty simple game when you break it down. You monitor your electricity levels while operating security cameras and lights. You run out of electricity and become the equivalent of a naked mole rat wandering around in broad daylight. I can't see anything, I hear this music box, it's scary, I want to go and lay in a dark room and forget everything that's happening to me.
Why am I doing this? Five Nights at Freddy's has never been my thing. Why am I choosing now of all times to conform to games people my age were playing about 10 years ago? I go through a Minecraft phase every couple of months. That's understandable. I check out Fortnite every couple of seasons just to see how the game's doing. That's understandable. But Five Nights at Freddy's? What? And why is there this weird, happy but sad, but in like a mournful way sort of feeling bubbling up inside of me? Like, I'm happy for the memories, but sad that it's gone, oh, wait a minute. Is this?
I've seen so much nostalgia for people over their childhood games. Just as like a general thing too, not just a Gen Z thing. And though that's quite obviously what I'm focusing on today, and normally you'd explain it as a, oh, people want to go back to their childhood sort of thing. I don't think that's quite what's happening here. I mean, Fortnite was made in 2017, that was 6 years ago.
Wait, am I old?
Anyways, I think part of it is more than just wanting to go back to being younger. Part of it is wanting to go back to a time where things were simpler, which is also when you were younger, but just ignore that. The world today is getting more and more complex, and I think a lot of us just want to go back to a time where we didn't have to focus on stuff. People want to go back to a time where all they had to think about was how to beat Night 5 on FNAF, the new Fortnite season, and if their friend killed their pet dog in Minecraft. And maybe that's why when we return to some of these games, I can feel sort of weirder, particularly with games that update regularly like Fortnite and Minecraft. When I go back to Minecraft, it doesn't really feel like my old survival worlds from years ago, partly because the game has evolved so much, but also because I know I'm not 10 years old anymore. We'll never be 10 anymore, and that's okay, I think. At the very least, we'll have these games and experiences from childhood to fall back on and say, hey, we had some fun.
What the f*** was that introspective bullshit that just came out of my mouth? All I wanted was to have fun talking about video games for like 10 or so minutes directly to my wall. Not give myself therapy for f***ing fuck's sake. And you know what? I didn't even know why I did this. Video games. I don't even like them. I don't like Generation Z video games. Minecraft, I think that's stupid now. Fortnite, I think we're adding too much. Five Nights at Freddy's, never played Five Nights at Freddy's. Off. I hate this. Get out.